That sense of calm was quickly disrupted by a gruff, hardened voice.
You have some nerve, you know that? I told you never to return.
Diesel's face softened. For a moment, he didn't look like the cold, unfeeling schemer that Thomas had come to know. He looked like a startled child, caught with his hand in the cookie jar and chocolate all over his lips. Whoever this man was, he had power over him. Mr. Pilkington. His voice was almost inaudible, more fumes than anything. I didn't expect you to
still be working here.
The stern man scoffed.
I'll never escape this place. It'll die before I do.
He looked around the aging facilities, his hands in his overalls, his boots crunching the ballast as he turned.
And the way things are going, I give us another year before British Rail shuts us down for good.
Thomas wasn't sure, but he thought he heard something heavy drop in the pit of Diesel's motor. It was like his oily heart had been dislodged and fallen right through his frames, landing hard on the sleepers. No, it can't be.
It can,
Pilkington said plainly, and he scrubbed his 5 o'clock shadow wearily. The bags under his eyes matched Diesel's, but Thomas figured he had developed them by staring at blueprints and into engine compartments for long hours, not from staring at a set of buffers schemingly like a lunatic for hours on end. He was awfully haggard looking. He was in his mid-60s maybe. His blonde hair was giving way on the sides to a bleached white, and his smile, if it had been a smile, was incomplete. He looked as old and worn down as the shops he worked for. How did you know it was me? It wasn't even spoken like a question. It was just a defeated statement of truth.
I've completed more Gronks than crossword puzzles,
Mr. Pilkington said declaratively.
You really think I can't tell?
Diesel groaned in anguish. He had already known the answer.
And what the hell have you got him for?
Snapped the haggard engineer.
You brought me a dead bird as a present.
Thomas just scoffed. No, indeed. He's been trying to kill the bird for years, but he's no good at it, I'm afraid.